Welcome back to the party, motherfucker.
Hey guys, apparently it's Tuesday. It's been Tuesday all month, and we're ready to rock and roll.
I like the idea that for them they're gonna get these episodes pretty close together.
Yeah, they'll be back to back, but
For us,
you know.
it's months at a time.
I wouldn't say months, so like with a plural. I would say just like a few weeks, probably-ish.
Day 198, I'm still on top of the mountain waiting to play Love is Strange.
We have to know what happens.
That's right. I crossed my arms watching her warily. Still being branded on the thigh from last episode.
Jesus. I didn't realize it was a brand. My god. Seriously, if you were going to come over here just to insult me, why did you even agree to work with me? Because you're hot, Max.
Victoria pauses and then pinches the bridge of her nose. You're hot in like that street rat way.
Street rat. Something. I don't buy that.
You fucked that up so hard.
I totally did. I don't remember how it goes. That's the one song I don't have from the what do you call it? The thing.
Yeah, the
it just wasn't that
movie.
good. Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Don't flatter yourself.
Before Victoria can finish her response, a waitress finally shows up to take her orders. Victoria, of course, wastes no time.
My hands smell like onion, but I haven't handled an onion.
Is that what Matt says to Victoria?
I was thinking that was what Victoria says to me. Kind of like an icebreaker, like, you know.
No wonder why she's just irritated.
She's like about to cry because of this onion smell that's on her hands that she keeps touching her eyes with.
Oh my god.
You ever have that? It sucks. Anyways, coffee, black.
She shoots me a look as if the reason she's getting something so strong, as if I'm the reason she's getting something so strong. I stand my ground, staring right back, for maybe a little too long because Victoria clears her throat and gestures to the waitress.
We don't have a fucking day, Caulfield.
My ears burn and I avert my gaze.
Just a coffee with bacon and eggs.
Once the waitress pens down our orders and speeds away, the atmosphere feels just as tense as before. Victoria is extremely quiet, and I can't find the words to say. It always feels like talking to Victoria is like trying to avoid stepping on landmines. It almost makes me regret my decision a little, but I quickly dash that thought through my mind. I know why I picked Victoria to help me. I've seen her work before, and for someone so sour, she has a ton of talent. I guess I've always wondered why someone so talented has to be such a jerk. She has everything, so what does she get from tearing everyone down? I peek at her again and catch her looking out the window instead of at me. There's this little furrow in her brow, as if she's thinking about something. It's probably something about me.
Oh, cute.
Maybe she's questioning this decision just as much as I am.
Hey, Victoria.
Victoria turns her head to look at me, brows still furrowed. As she opens her mouth to respond, our waitress comes by and drops off our drinks. Whatever she was going to say is swallowed up by her taking a hold of her coffee and taking a sip. I almost want to wince, imagining how bitter that was. Black coffee is great.
Is it? I don't like any coffee.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, I like stuff on my tiramisu.
That's true.
That's about it. So, our project. Right.
Do you have any ideas? What do you have in mind? Okay, so do you have any ideas? Sounds a little like we don't have a plan.
Yeah.
What do you have in mind? Sounds more like we're asking as equals.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It makes it sound like we already know that she probably has a plan and that she's smart enough to come up with something. I don't know. I do think that one sounds better.
Yeah. Since I'm dealing with Victoria, it's probably easier to ask her what she has in mind first.
What do you have in mind? Do you have any idea? Oh my gosh, we finish each other's
thought processes.
Sorry, that's you.
That's right. We both stopped short of our sentences totally mismatched. It takes me to a moment to realize what she was trying to say, and really, I'm surprised. Was she actually asking for my opinion? I see her grip tighten on her mug as she turns her head away from me and looks out the window. I blink hard because there's no way the light pink dusted over her cheeks is real, but as soon as I do, it's gone and she's glowering at me.
Glowering.
Is
it? I'm actually not sure, to be honest.
It's okay.
That's okay. Were you seriously asking for my opinion? Don't tell me you were planning to peg all the work on me, Caulfield.
Well, fuck.
Aw, man, God, why can't we do anything right with her?
Her eyes are narrowed, tone almost downright poisonous. I groaned softly at the accusation.
That's not what I meant. This is a collaboration, in case you forgot. Maybe if you got your head out of the clouds once in a while, you'd realize that.
I furrow my brows, a little irritated. Does she seriously think I was trying to push all the work on her? I tried to be considerate, and all I did was get yelled at.
Well, I mean, we should probably figure out where we're going to shoot, right?
Victoria hums in agreement at my words, seemingly placated for now.
That's right. Since the focus is Arcadia Bay, it shouldn't be hard to find a suitable spot. Are you saying that you know good places to shoot?
She pauses and taps her fingers against the table.
Of course, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a chance to prove yourself.
I can't help but snort a little, and Victoria shuts her eyes at that, annoyed again. I snort the cocaine off the table.
Victoria is wondering where that cocaine came from.
At least, that's what it looks like!
Why did the waitress bring this to us? We ordered bacon and eggs.
Oh no, it's actually just Splenda. Oh, it burns!
Oh god, ouch.
And then she continues easily.
Okay. As I was saying, I'd like to hear your opinion on the matter.
Victoria's gaze zeroes in on me, and I instantly feel more than a little awkward underneath her judgmental eyes. It makes me more nervous than it should, and I swallow dryly and reach for my coffee. In all actuality, I don't really know if I'm good enough for this. The fact that Victoria's asking my opinion is more than a bit intimidating.
I could think of a few, but I'm not sure they're... Don't. I wouldn't ask your opinion if I didn't think you were somewhat competent. Almost a compliment.
Almost. Victoria huffs and I rub the back of my neck.
Yes, you do.
Yep. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I've got something in mind too, fortunately for you. Really?
Victoria purses her lips, resting her elbow on the table, looking over at me again.
Yes, I do. Clean out those hipster ears of yours and you won't have to ask me dumb questions like that ever again.
Then, there's another pause, and then Victoria's looking out the window again, waving me off.
Finish your food already, and then tell me what you want to do. It'd be a shame if I didn't give your amateur taste a chance.
I'm so surprised.
She's interested in what we like.
That's right. I think?
Yeah?
I'm so surprised that she's letting me take the reins that I almost do forget that I have food in front of me, and I take the opportunity to nosh on it.
That's what I imagine noshing sounds like.
Yeah, I imagine like a big beaver. Yeah, that's right. God damn it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's the cough. I also take the opportunity to think hard about my decision. There's no way I'm going to argue about this. This isn't a chance that comes often. It might be a little bad, but I kind of expected her to take a complete charge. Shit. Okay.
So, spit it out already. Well, obviously...
She's asking for it.
Yeah, so we know. I think I know where we could go. You think?
Victoria sips at her coffee impatiently, and I wipe at my mouth with a napkin. I backtrack a little, frowning.
No, I know. That's what I thought. Where are we going? Oh, please don't make me pick. You'll see.
I've got the perfect place to take Victoria for this. Hopefully she doesn't find a way to chew me out anyways. To nosh on me like a log.
To nosh on
Getting into Victoria's expensive beaver car after leaving the diner was stressful enough. And it didn't really help that as soon as I sat down, she snapped at me for the directions, wasting no time at all. That didn't stop her from turning on the radio. At first I thought it was some kind of attempt to drown me out, but she kept her trashy party music at a pretty decent level, which was kind of nice. Shows she's cared enough to listen to me. It was all DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Khaled. That's how he says his name. DJ Khaled!
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard anything he's done.
Oh, really? He's made like 50,000 songs. He doesn't sing in them, he just says his name over them.
I only heard of him that one time because he said he wouldn't go down on his lady. Is that guy?
Yeah, it's that guy, yeah.
That's that guy, right?
Yeah, God damn it.
That's all I know of him.
He said the rules were different. It's your time to shine, Max. It's not every day you get to order Victoria around. Well, that's what I thought. But I'd just keep my voice as calm as I could in the face of Victoria's apparent displeasure and nonchalance. We make it in no time at all due to the lack of traffic. Not that there's usually any traffic, it's sad to say, but Arcadia Bay is kind of like a ghost town these days. Before I came back to Blackwell, it used to be livelier, or at least from what I remember from the days William took us around town, and Chloe and I started sword fights in the front of the two whales. The thought is a little depressing.
Boardwalk.
Which is exactly why I picked this spot today. I thought if we were going to shoot anywhere, we should pick somewhere vibrant. Somewhere with a little more life, for Victoria's sake at least. I can handle...
So she can get a life.
Oh, yeah. It's strange, though. God damn it, don't laugh at my shitty joke. I can handle nature, but I don't think I've ever seen Victoria willingly shoot at a tree or a squirrel. People are more her thing. Man,
she shoots people?
I took that the same way, man. I thought she was like a hunter.
Yeah. Caulfield. Max.
My train of thought is broken again by Victoria's demanding tone. It's edged with annoyance because I probably sat here in thought for 5 minutes. It takes me a second to realize that she's already parked the car.
On the boardwalk. Sorry, I zoned. As if that weren't inherently obvious. Jesus Christ, Max.
I expect her to keep going on about it, and so I frown and open my mouth to stop her. Before I do, she's already getting up and throwing open the door.
This is it, right? You didn't zone and give me the wrong directions, did you?
I huff through my nose, scratching sheepishly at the back of my neck.
No, Victoria, this is it.
Victoria gives me a look, and then she gets out of the car. I unbuckle my seatbelt quickly, fumble with the camera bag for a moment, and follow her out. Okay, audience at home, every time I see the Q written like that with the little little cross on the Q, it throws me off every time. I don't know why, but for some reason...
I've never seen it written like that.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if this game becomes a cult game about the letter Q.
Probably.
As soon as I'm out of the car, the scent in the air hits me really hard. A strong contrast from the heavily perfumed scent from Victoria's car. My nose is filled with the salty tang of the ocean, and my ears are filled with the idle chatter of people and patter of their footsteps against the wooden boardwalk floor. I quickly focus on Victoria instead of on the cloudy blue sky, and I see her with her arms crossed, watching people mile about. There's something about her I can't quite place. It's almost like she's not even breathing. I see her exhale softly, and I wonder if I was right.
Are you serious? What?
I blink at the comment, unsure of how I should take it. There's something pensive in her tone, and then she purses her lips.
Nothing. I just expected you to bring me somewhere else. You did? With your taste, I thought you'd bring me somewhere bland.
I can't help it. I have to turn my head away to hide my amusement. I think I know what she's getting at. The park.
Yeah, the park, right? The trees.
Yeah.
Like the park?
I watch as Victoria stands silent for a moment and then kind of crinkles her nose.
Yes, Max, the park. There's not a lot of substance there, just trees and grass and squirrels. You know, animals. Life.
Victoria huffs and raises her hand to fix her hair, as if she really does anything. If that,
if that really does anything.
Oh yeah, if that really does. Yeah, she does it as if it's going to happen, but then she doesn't. Her hair's perfect anyways.
I am aware of that. It just doesn't seem like an interesting spot for a shoot. I think it's interesting. It's called nature, Victoria.
I can't help myself grinning a little in her direction, watching her eyes widen as I sing Colors of the Wind.
Aw, that'd be sweet.
Oh, jeez. She grumbles and looks off to the side. Oh, I guess we're done with this episode, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out about our boardwalk adventure next time.
Yeah, I was so entranced by the dynamic happening before us.
I know. It's like nothing's even happening and we're still enemies.
Oh, yeah. Shit! Like...
I just feel like I've made all the wrong choices already.
No. I think you don't see the big picture. I think we're slowly. It's with the girl like this in these kind of visual novels. I think it's more of like the slowest possible burn.
Yeah, she's a total tsundere, so it's gonna be very like, I don't like you or anything, Baka.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. Like for me getting better. Your likes make me get better from my illness, hopefully.
Wow, you can heal Mitchell right here, right now, by clicking that like button.
Yeah, hit that subscribe.
Hurry, guys, hurry! He doesn't have much time.
I can see the light. Oh, it's fire! I see demons! Ah!